of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. She put some cinnamon on there. What's up, guys and lullabies? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Maya, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Today is a good day. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we're going up over here on myaslifetv, okay? And yes, today we're going to be getting into a good word, okay? Today we are going to be getting into a good word. I don't know why, but the Lord just laid it on my heart to say, and He said, if you can't read your Bible by yourself, then try reading it with your subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I want you guys to know that you and I are about to go ahead and open this book and try to believe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't always get to make it to church. A lot of the times, you know, things don't work out all the time in our favor. So we're just going to dig a little deeper and try to really grasp a hold of, you know, what it is that we should be doing or how we should be feeling on a day where we're feeling terrible and we can't control anything and life is just lifing. So that's why I chose to just open it up, okay? I'm just gonna read a little bit and then I'm gonna explain how I think it may have been. And y'all know I've been in church pretty much like all my life, well, growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, and I still go to church, but not like how I used to, but I still go to church. And we were even in the singing group, all that. Like, I was really in the word more, you know, than I am now. So now it's time for me to start opening up my Bible and just trying to like dissect some stuff and just learn, you know, and we can do it together. So some people probably will not agree or whatever, you know, so if that's you, just skip over that part and maybe something else you can agree to, okay? So right now I'm in the book of Job, okay? Now I remember reading Job a little bit. Right now I'm in the book of Job 8, and we're gonna just start at the first verse. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, how long wilt thou speak these things? And how long shall the words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Doth God pervert judgment, or doth Almighty pervert justice? If thy children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away for their transgressions, if thou wildest seek unto God betimes and make my supplication to the Almighty, if thou wert pure and upright, surely now he will awake for thee and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy later end should greatly increase. For inquiry, I pray thee, of the formal age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee and tell thee and utter words out of their heart? Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? Willest it is yet in his greenness, and not cut down. It withered before any other herb. So are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. Okay, the hypocrite's hope shall perish. Okay. Now we're gonna turn the pages a lot, and we're gonna head on over to we could do Proverbs. Let's do Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 7. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my laws as the apple of thine eye. Meaning, make sure that your laws and his laws match and you're not doing anything outside of the ordinary. Okay? Bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the table of thine heart. Bind them up. Now, you better bind them up, okay? Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. Lift your sisters up. Lift your sisters up. Your brothers and sisters, lift them up. They that may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement. At the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youths a man void of understanding. Void of understanding. Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot, a subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. She put some cinnamon on there? Okay. Come, let us take our fill of love unto this morning. I'm gonna season this with onion powder. Okay, that's gonna be good. It's gonna get nice and real good in there. It's tasting like onions. Then we got some garlic powder, just the Food Line brand, you know, any kind of brand. And I like to do it like this because this part right here, it don't be a lot coming out, and it affects the way I want the food to taste. So I'm just do a little bit, something like that. No salt, so that's good. And then I'm gonna come in with your pure ground black pepper and just like color it up a little bit with the pepper. Literally, cooking is like an art, okay? And then you're gonna go in with some salt-free dash flavorful, I don't know. Just put a little dash. It's called dash for a reason, because you only need a dash of it, just to give it a little bit more flavor. And then here's our salt. We're just gonna go in with our Lori seasoned salt. So I'm gonna take the top off of this too, because it kind of like goes out slowly. But I'm gonna take my time with this one, because we just need a little bit of something, not too much. Not too much, not too much, not too much. Bam. Okay. And then lastly, it's only like a little bit left of this Sazón Goya packet. So I'm just going to use what's left in this packet. I don't really like too much of this because it does turn the chicken that orangish color. So I'm not really using too much, but yeah. So it's just like a little bit of that pack. And then last but not least, y'all, today what I'm going to do, just because it is the 4th of July, I'm going to use some mustard. Okay, some yellow mustard. I'm going to just add a little bit. And then we gonna get to mixing. So let's put my handy dandy glove on. All right, now we're gonna mix it in. And we're gonna let this marinate too. So I won't really come back to this until later, but we're gonna let this marinate, give it a good mix, cover it up, and sit it in the refrigerator, let it marinate. It's gonna be good, okay? And I got some fresh new flour, right? So I was thinking about like seasoning the flour as well, but and if I decide to, I'll just use the same seasonings. Sometimes I don't really do that because I don't know, like I don't really use a lot of salt. Like if you want salt, you can add salt. So only thing I would kind of really use is maybe the onion powder and the garlic powder and the seasoning salt, because that's all I got. So I don't know. I don't have any more chicken bouillon, but regardless, these are still going to be good. These look like some of the most colorful wings I've done in a while. Like I said, because of that orange stuff. And now, so the mustard. So yeah, they're looking good though. These are gonna be good. Trust me. Trust, boo boo, trust. I made sure I cleaned up all the hairs and stuff. Y'all, tell me why I was watching like the Coulda Been show with Bambi and Drewski, and tell me why Bambi did not like clean the feathers off of the chicken. And then she had the chicken all in the sink. I was like, you know what? That's why you can't eat at people's house. You cannot eat at everybody's house. I mean, everybody do stuff different, and maybe some of you all might not want to eat at my house. That's fine. But me personally, and how I've been taught to cook and stuff like that, I'm not putting no chicken in no sink. I'm just not doing that. Now, unless I sterilize the sink, yeah, you know, sometimes you have to like make way and do what you can do. But literally, I just felt like that was something crazy. Like, the meat was all still had feathers on the end of it. Like the chicken wing had like a big old piece of something on it. I'm like, you're supposed to take that off. Like, people don't clean their chicken right or something. Like, no, y'all. I don't know. I ain't hating on nobody's food because I'm pretty sure it was good. But, you know, just because it's good, like, you know, you got to make sure stuff is not going to, like, make you sick and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know. I ain't saying nothing about that, but I'm just saying that I just felt like it was like unsanitary to have that. And then you on a whole big old show, a network, and you over here putting the chicken in the sink. Bro, millions of people watch y'all and you putting chicken in the sink. Like, be for real. Be for real. I ain't even gonna say nothing else further than that, because I don't want nobody to talk about my chicken. Because my chicken gonna be good. But be for real, y'all. Be for real. Come on now. Down in the comment section, let me know. Is that crazy or it's just me? I don't know. Okay. All right, so my grease is now hot. And don't mind all those particles. I had made some tater tots earlier, but it's still gonna do what it do. And it's all hot and ready, so let's go ahead and add the chicken. Oh yeah, it's already smelling delicious in here. do a few more, because this is kind of like deep frying them. So just do a few more, and I'll have at least half of the batch for next time. Man, they're gonna be good, ain't it? That's right. So you gonna tell my subscribers happy 4th of July? What I usually make for 4th of July. I mean, you know, this is like a regular typical day, just to, you know, just added something else in. We got rolls and everything like that, but we ain't cook out on the grill, not today. All right, so the second batch of chicken is almost done. Then we got our green beans. We also got some beef and rice. We got this. This is beef and onions. Yeah, so this is our 4th of July. That's what it is in here.